Fact of the day.
Fact of the day.
Hello, hi, and welcome to Fact Today with me, Mark Lotsu. No electricity, the solar power dream. There are now over 100 million people around the world who are off the electricity grid, as in they're not connected to mains electricity, but they have electricity thanks to solar power. So the majority are using a very simple system that allows enough electricity for LED lights and a phone charger. And this is in countries where there isn't the infrastructure for widespread mains electricity. And then there are upgraded versions which allow enough electricity for things like radios and televisions, LED televisions, because they don't use as much electricity. And then the potential is for things like refrigerators, for farm equipment, and even for electric cars. So this is partly down to the work of a guy called Nick Hughes, who is co-founder of a company called M-KOPA Solar in Kenya. And he's sold over 550,000 home solar systems in East Africa. Now, whilst on the surface this is amazing, and don't get me wrong, it is very, very cool. If you think about what you use electricity for, all of the different things that you use electricity for throughout your life, and then think about limiting that down to just your lights and just a phone charger, it gives you an idea of the limitations of the system. But it's still electricity. And in terms of how much this costs, well, people pay a small deposit, then they pay daily payments each day for a year. After a year, it's theirs forever. If they miss a payment, then Nick can just switch off the electricity until they can afford to repay it. And Nick says using this small affordable system, his repayment rate is in excess of 90%. Now, these sorts of systems have been trialled in other countries. There have been complaints about the amount of electricity compared to what you get from the national grid. But this system fixes two problems. One, a 2015 report said that it will take up until 2040 for 80% of sub-Saharan Africans to have access to grid electricity, which is a long time. Two, the lighting reduces the need for kerosene lamps, which is a huge indoor pollutant. Don't get me wrong, it's not perfect, but it is a huge step in the right direction. Solar power will become cheaper, solar panels will become more efficient, LED lights will become cheaper and more efficient, and this means that in a much faster period of time, more people will have access to the electricity that they need. And it will happen a heck of a lot sooner than 2040. That is no electricity, the solar power dream. Thanks for watching. Love you, bye, love you, bye, love you, bye.